Hi guys, it's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. So spring is officially here and I wanted to do a spring inspired makeup tutorial. And as I was grabbing my items, I just realized that I was grabbing a lot of EmCosmetics. So I was like, okay, I might as well just make this a full face of EmCosmetics, but spring inspired. So yeah, I am excited. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you get a notification every time I post. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So for primer, I'm gonna go in with this EmCosmetics Face Cuddle Moisture Balm. I've used this a lot since my first impressions and review, and honestly, I really enjoy this facial moisture balm. It really does hydrate your skin and moisturize it so well, and also just gives you like a really pretty natural dew. I noticed that when I apply this on my skin just feels very like baby soft afterwards and extremely moisturized. I always forget to put my clips in before I start doing my makeup. So now I'm gonna go in with my Daydream Cushion SPF foundation. This is in the shade Sweet Secret. So I originally had the Gentle Light, which is for like light to medium skin tones, because that's what I am. I'm like a light to medium or just sometimes medium. And this one is like for like the medium or like medium to tans. And when I got the Gentle Light one, I noticed that it was very light, and I think that's because I forgot that this has SPF in it, and when you have SPF in the product, it might make the product lighter than what it like should be. So I didn't take that into consideration. So I got the refill for Sweet Secret and it matches me a lot better. Yeah, so this has SPF 50 in it, so it's definitely gonna make the foundation like a lot paler. So just keep that in mind when you're buying this cushion foundation. I also just don't want you guys buying the wrong shade because this is very expensive. Okay, I know I look crazy right now because I'm just like one color, but this shade match is so much better than Gentle Light. I'm really happy with how this looks. As you guys saw in my first review, I really enjoy this cushion foundation. It is just extremely natural and just looks really pretty on the skin. It does pick up texture, so you might want to like kind of be careful with that, and it is just extremely lightweight. You really can't feel it on the skin. Now for blush, I'm going to go in with this blush serum in the shade Pink Nectar. This is just like a really pretty watermelon pink. I don't know about you guys, but these droppers never work for me unless I just don't know how to use them. Like I can never get like stuff to drop out of them. I'm pretty sure I'm not using it correctly, but I see other people do it and I can't get myself to find out how it works. So I always just end up going like this. Now I'm just going to use a stippling brush and blend this out. This is such a pretty color. This is one of my favorite colors from her blush serums because it's just so cute and like poppy but still subtle at the same time. This is like the perfect spring blush. And instead of it just sitting on top of your skin, it really like melts and sinks into your skin so that it looks like it's actually your skin that's blushing. And they leave behind like just the prettiest dew. It is a lot of dewiness, so if you don't like a blush that makes you extremely dewy, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you do like it like me, these blushes will give you just the prettiest dew. I also have her new Venetian Rose blush, and this guy has been my favorite lately. I cannot stop reaching for it. It's just such a pretty blush, pretty color. I love like how subtle the reflect is on the pan and on your skin, because these look like blush toppers, but they aren't like overly metallic-y or overly reflective at all. It's very subtle and very pretty. Not gonna use this today though because I think I want to just keep it looking like this. So for bronzer, EmCosmetics doesn't have one sadly, but I'm gonna be using the Heaven's Glow in Faded Clementine because this is like a kind of brown slash orangey. This is like her orange blush, so I'm just gonna use this as like my bronzer. If it doesn't work out, we'll just use a real bronzer, but I'm gonna try to use this as a bronzer and see how it goes. I don't know about you guys, but this actually turned out really good. It actually looks like the most natural bronzer ever. It looks very, very natural on the skin. Like it gives you like the perfect soft bronzing effect. So wow, I really like how this turned out. Turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I honestly just like wanted to try it out just because I didn't think it was actually gonna work. Very, very natural, very pretty. So I just went ahead and filled my brows with my Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, but I finally picked up the EmCosmetics brow cream in the shade Espresso. I wanted the universal taupe shade, but they were always out, and then by the time I had purchased this, they restocked the taupe one. So just my luck, you know. So I'm just gonna use this to run through my brows, give it some more color, and just hold my brow hairs in place. I do like this brow gel. It does have a really, really strong hold, and it does tint them very nicely. So I really like the brow cream. So moving on to eyes, I'm going to be using the Divine Skies eyeshadow palette. So I think I'm going to go in with this like burnt orange and use that as like my transition shade. Now I'm going to take this brown and put this on the outer part of my eye. I'm really sorry guys, because I feel like I do the same eye look over and over and over, but it's just the only look that really complements my eyes, so I don't really know what else to do. I'm not that like experimental with eyeshadow either. When I used to wear a lot of makeup and a lot of eyeshadow, I was like very experimental and I did like very bold eyeshadow looks, but now I don't really do that anymore. As you guys know, I just really like my makeup looking really natural, so I kind of just do the same look over and over, but I like it. Now I'm gonna take this pink and I'm gonna pat that like on my inner crease. That brush was not working out. Okay, this brush is a lot better. This eyeshadow brush is from my very old Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes, and this was like the original OG eyeshadow palette. That was my first high-end eyeshadow palette that I have ever like purchased. It was actually a gift from my sister, and I used that guy so much, but it was just so old that I threw it away before I moved. I don't even sell that palette anymore, and it's really sad because it was a great palette. I feel like a lot of people's makeup journey started with that palette. So if they ever did like come out with it again, I swear people would probably buy it off the shelves like instantly. If there was like a makeup museum, that would honestly be one of the items in there, because it's just like such an OG eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take this shimmer right here and I'm gonna tap that all over my lid. I kind of want to focus it in the center like a halo eye. Another fun fact about me is that I used to love doing halo eyes. They were like my favorite eyeshadow look to do. For mascara, I'm just going to be using the Me Up Mascara. I really love this. You guys have heard me talk about it all the time on my channel. It is just like one of the best mascaras I've ever used. It just curls them so well, really lengthens them a lot, and just really gets through every single lash. So you're not going to have clumpy lashes at all. You're going to have really, really pretty, fluttery, curled eyelashes that are extremely long. Okay, mascara is done. Now for lips, I'm going to be using an Infinite Lip Cloud and a lip gloss. So the lip cloud I'm using is in this shade French Nude. It's just such a pretty like muted rose nude. I think this will look really pretty on me. And then the gloss that I'm going to be using is Magic Hour. I freaking love her lip clouds because they're just so great when applying. Like you never have to dip back in to the tube. Literally, Like it goes on so smooth and opaque, not streaky at all. Like if you guys saw it, like it just like one swipe and you're good. So really love the application of this, and this color is like to die for. It's such a pretty like muted nude, but I'm gonna be putting Magic Hour over it, so wow, this was a really cute lip combo. Wasn't expecting it to look this cute. Tell me that wasn't just like a really perfect lip combination. Alright guys, so that was my spring inspired look using all EmCosmetics products. I love EmCosmetics so much. I could honestly use their products all day, all week. And like her products are just very up my alley. Like they're just so natural and pretty and like super girly. A lot of pastels, a lot of pinks. So it's just like a makeup brand that's like made for me. I love all her products. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.